What you doing, little groundhog? What you doing, little buddy? You nice, bro. You chill.
That made me jump so hard.
Not me. I wasn't scared at all.
Why would he try to pet it?
It sounds like something you would do. I have literally watched her try to grab a possum by its tail. The possum was like chilling on a fence. And
it was a baby.
It doesn't matter. It was a possum. She tried to grab it by its tail.
It as a pet.
I told her to stop. What do you guys think? Should she grab the possum or not? I think she should not.
Welcome to Dolphin Dream House.
Today we're going to be checking out some of the strangest and creepiest videos on the entire internet. And if you haven't seen us before, that's because we're brand new to YouTube. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel. It helps run our numbers up in the algorithm and really helps us out a lot. But let's go ahead and get right to the video.
Florida really got a massive fire burning through the Everglades right now. And they saying this joint already scorched over 1,000 acres right now. You got smoke covering the highways. You got roads shut down. And you got people online saying the sky is already turning orange. Orange! And what's so crazy about this fire is they're saying they only got it 20% contained. Only 20. So this joint about to be burning for a while. Hey, this the type of shit that people ignore until it suddenly get worse overnight. And then people want to be like, damn, I didn't know it was that bad. Or could get that bad. Because fires in the Everglades move different. You got high grass. You got open land. You got high winds. All that is a disaster. A concoctional disaster. A blend with all that, the fire can move fast. Very fast. Got people waking up saying they can see the smoke and they're trying to figure out how close this fire really is to them. And y'all already know, with the smoke on a highway, it messes up the visibility. And if you can't see, you might crash. Get crazy, dangerous. But watch, people not gonna pay attention to the evacuation start happening and the fire double in size and then people want to start tripping. I feel like 5,000 acres burning in the Everglades is not normal. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this down below in the comments.
I hope that that's not true.
We've been in Florida a lot. We live in Georgia, and we've been down in Florida a bunch, and I've never seen a fire down there.
No, not in the wild.
And in the Everglades of all places.
It's so wet out there.
But there is all that tall, like, sawgrass and stuff, so I think it could actually catch on fire and, like, spread.
Yeah. Let us know in the comments if you've heard of this or if you live around the Everglades, and you can tell us if this is true or not.
Yeah, if you live anywhere down in South Florida or anywhere near the Everglades, let us know, because we've driven across Alligator Alley plenty of times, and it's like sawgrass as far as you can see. It'd be terrible if all the wildlife out there was affected by this.
I have a crazy theory, you guys, but stay with me. So y'all know how Ariana Grande looks noticeably different. Miley Cyrus looks noticeably different. Selena Gomez looks noticeably different. So my theory is that this is a lot deeper than cosmetic surgery. There is a movie, one of my favorite movies, by the way, called Skeleton Key, and it's literally about using magic to swap bodies with people. Like basically putting your essence, your soul in another body. And I think that is exactly what happened to some of these celebrities. Like you see this keyhole right here? I think Ariana Grande went through some type of skeleton key ritual and somebody else is in her body. See the keyhole in the background? Looks very similar to, the keyhole like they're telling you. And this being one of the alternate album covers, it looks eerily similar to the Get Out movie cover. And that movie is literally talking about the same type of thing with people swapping bodies. And then Selena Gomez has this album cover that's literally showing you her through a keyhole. She has also been through this same ritual, and there is somebody else in her body. And literally right around the time that Miley started to look different, she made a post on Instagram and it had Selena Gomez in the post. And in one of the photos, she's wearing a shirt that says, "Yeah, I'm Miley Cyrus." And it's just giving me the vibe like somebody, like the new person just woke up in her body and is like, okay, hell yeah, like now I'm Miley Cyrus. Almost like that Chris Brown and Lil Dicky Freaky Friday music video when he woke up and he's like, oh, I'm Chris Brown, hell yeah. But then we have the Met Gala and Beyonce showing up in this skeleton dress. And it's basically confirming the ritual that I told you guys was taking place in Hollywood. She has performed this skeleton key ritual with her daughter, Blue. And now she essentially has Beyonce's soul inside of her. I cannot make this up. Like, they literally are telling you guys what is going on. And this is going on in all of Hollywood. Like Kylie Jenner, she got the keyhole right here. They're telling you that they have also performed this same skeleton key ritual. Like, this is not her soul inside of this physical body. It literally looks like skin, like she's wearing a flesh suit. Like, this is somebody else inside of her body. If you've seen this movie called The Substance, they literally talk about all of this. The substance serum of youth. And as you can see, another younger version of her that's not really her comes out of her back, you guys. Literally, like, I'm trying to tell you guys, that's what they are telling you that is going on.
What happened to them?
Bro, that's divination. They welcomed some unclean spirit into their body, into their temple, dude. That's exactly what that is.
Yeah, that is not plastic surgery or weight loss. I mean, they look like completely different souls inhabiting those bodies.
But if they're running a commercial for the brand new demon diet, try the demon diet today. You'll lose 50% of your body fat
and 100% of your soul.
Try the demon diet today.
Bro, does anybody else wonder why they keep finding hella metal in our food?
What I told her is how much metal you have in your body will affect you when this thing happens. It has to do with frequency. Okay, so that I stay safe and I can come back and I stay alive, I want to tell you something. I will give you a hint of what he showed me. It's going to happen. And you have to get rid of these metals in your body. And I know exactly how to do it very easily. If you want to do it fast and quick, it would be green drinks. Anything green. And, you know, the whole fiber thing and all that, I know. But what I'm saying is there's something with chlorophyll that has to do with, it matches, it's very close to your blood in its structure. That's all I'm going to say. Okay, so you have to have a carrier that will grab things and take them out of your body, okay? That's why I wanted her to speak to you about this. So, if you want to know what's going to happen, and it could happen tomorrow, it could happen, but they're going to say it's something else. You're going to have to do your own thinking about this. I don't want to get in trouble. But just stick a piece of foil in a microwave and picture that in your body. And now you know the devil's plan.
Heavy metal cleanse.
Yeah, he's right about the greens cleansing and stuff, because there's this heavy metal cleanse that's like cilantro and chlorella, something like that. But it's supposed to get rid of all the metals in your body, so something to look into.
So remember the woman the internet dubbed the crazy plane lady back in 2023? She went super viral after saying, "I'm telling you right now, that mother is not real."
I'm telling you, I'm getting the off, and there's a reason why I'm getting the off, and everyone can either believe it or they cannot believe it. I don't give two but I am telling you right now, that mother back there is not real.
So her name is Tiffany Gomas, and after the president's recent directive to release the UAP UFO-related files, she just posted this: "Redemption is near," with the 2 emojis. Those laughing emojis are interesting. Is she being sarcastic and poking fun at herself, kind of leaning into the whole joke? Or is she subtly reframing that moment? I'm just curious how you're reading it. Let me know in the comments.
I don't know. That lady came out like on some TV show and like recanted her statements and stuff, but maybe now she's getting a little bit of encouragement from all these UFO file drops. So I don't know.
Yeah, maybe so.
One thing I do know is that mother wasn't real.
Guys, we have some brand new updates about the cruise ship, and it's not gonna be what you expect. More people have now tested positive for the virus, and a completely different cruise ship with over 100 people that are sick on it just showed up. There's a completely different cruise ship called the Caribbean Princess, and 115 people on board are sick with norovirus. This includes 102 passengers and 13 crew members. It's docking in Florida today, and they're doing a full deep clean of the entire ship before it goes back out. Now back to the original ship. It finally docked yesterday, and they got all 94 passengers off of it.
Is set to dock off Spain tomorrow with at least a dozen Americans on board.
And guys, another person started showing symptoms and they sent them to a hospital in Atlanta. 15 of them are now in quarantine and they got told that they could either stay for 42 days in quarantine or they can just go home and deal with it themselves. The World Health Organization is still saying that this will not be another COVID, but 6 states all across the US are still actively tracking people that were on that ship. This story has gotten so big all over social media that people are still betting on Kalshi on whether or not this is going to turn into something more serious or not. I am keeping you updated on absolutely everything, and now there is another ship involved. Make sure you add me so you don't miss the next update.
Bro.
Have you guys had norovirus? Woo.
Let me know down in the comments if you've had norovirus, because we both have.
The worst one.
It is bad. You will be locked to a toilet all night, all day. It's actually like really bad. So let's hope and pray that one actually doesn't come through.
Please.
I enjoy all the food that I eat, but I don't want to taste it again.
Why is it that when you pour alcohol on some fresh pork, worms be coming out? Or even better, why is it that when you type into Google or even ChatGPT, what's the #1 meat that tastes just like human flesh? It's pork. Hold up. There's something in the chips. Why is it that the #1 meat that is filled with the most parasites is pork? Okay, hold on. Wait. Do I have another one? Hold on. I need another chip. Hold up. Why is it that when you put a parasite under a microscope, it looks like a demon? I'm gone. I gotta go. CIA on the roof. You know that. I see you! Almost as if somewhere in the Bible, last time I checked, of all the freaking animals on this planet and insects and birds, Yahusha chose to put demons, cast them out of someone, and chose to put them in pigs. And the pigs ended up drowning in the water. As if he knew as if pigs and maybe we're not supposed to eat pork? I don't know. I'm asking you, are we supposed to eat pork? Are we supposed to? I gotta go.
You guys, there's a reason I think we shouldn't be eating pork.
I mean, that's a pretty good point about Jesus casting the demons into the swine. Why would he cast them into the pigs and they jump off a cliff?
Besides that, pigs are like nature's trash disposal. They like eat everything, and they don't sweat either.
But you know what? If I was eating some pork, I'd be sweating after watching that video, that's for sure.
What's that? Oh, a guy that was in the military that said he was privy to certain information about certain beings and how all this disclosure's coming out, but how they're not talking about the particular beings he's seen. Tell me more! This is wild. This guy's coming out. He's talking about how when he was in the military, he was privy to certain information that involves certain beings people typically don't talk about or that have never seen. He said he was assigned to a particular unit where he went in and he was able to go down into a particular area in Kansas underground. He said he saw certain things that we wouldn't believe. He said the first thing that he was privy to seeing was a giant. He said this man was 17 feet tall, weighed in around 900 pounds, and is down there underground in Kansas. But he said that wasn't even the scariest one. He said the one that scared him the most was what looked to be like an alien that was about 8 feet tall. It was kind of a dark blue in color. He said that one tormented him every time he went down. He said it would talk to him telepathically and mess with him, saying things like, "You're not safe down here, just wait and see." He said this particular alien had certain abilities where he could fling his gun out of his holster, knock his hat off of his head, and it would feel like a gust of wind was coming. He didn't have quite enough strength to follow through with anything dangerous, but they had him contained in a way where he couldn't do anything dangerous, at least so he thinks. Okay.
That's called the Nephilim.
Oh, man.
He's talking about Genesis 6. He's talking about Enoch. He's talking about the Watchers and the Nephilim, dude. That's exactly what he's talking about. And I wouldn't be shocked if all this UFO and alien talk is totally related.
There's usually not a lot going on in Kansas, but maybe it's all underground.
And we wound up doing this almost like pseudo ayahuasca ceremony where he was wearing robes and antlers and he made me drink this sacred tea.
He's like a druid and he's doing like an invocation to get more people to watch the show.
Yeah, almost like an occult ceremony. People rub on me and dirt on me. I'm gonna say you're both a part of it now. And they're right, and you're right. The conspiracy theorists, you're right. These guys are a big part of all of this stuff.
Yeah.
And they're gonna deny it right now, but I came here today to spread the truth. Andy?
They always call it joke and comedy, but just listen to the language. Antlers, robes, sacred tea. Will isn't just classed as a funny man. He's the executive producer directing this whole thing. He says he doesn't know what he was getting himself into. They always tell you exactly what they're doing while laughing at you. And trust me, this isn't just a late night sketch. It's a public display of the very rituals online groups have been tracking for years. If you point it out, you're a conspiracy theorist. Just like he said.
Yeah, dude, this isn't Saturday Night Live anymore. This is like Satan Night Live.
So, does the U.S. Postal Service know something that we don't? And why do I say that? Because they issued a letter to both their employees and contractors, a letter that they have not given out since the pandemic. You heard what I said. The letter that they issued to both their employees and their contractors is a letter that they provided back in 2020 for the COVID pandemic. And the letter that I'm referring to is right behind me. It was issued to its postal employees and contractors on January 5th of 2026. The subject line reads, "Postal employees continue to provide essential services." And remember, the key word is essential. The letter also states inside that during large-scale emergencies, epidemics, emergencies, or even civil unrest, states and localities may issue curfew warnings and other directives such as restricted travel. So basically what the letter is saying, that if anything like that occurs...
Perfect timing, what do you know? Right in time for all these brand new viruses that are sweeping the nation.
Good morning. 2 more this morning.
Those were the chillest bobcats I've ever seen.
Dude, that was us.
That was us.
That was us in an alternate dimension.
Yes.
We are those bobcats.
Yeah. We would be that chill as bobcats.
For sure.
And that's it for the video, you guys.
And if you enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe to Dolphin Dream House. We love you guys so much, and we'll catch you on the next one. Later.